Good morning, kindergartners, and happy Monday. Today is the beginning of week 6, which means it is week 6, day 1. Thanks for coming back. I hope you guys had a nice, restful weekend, had a great Mother's Day, treated your moms with all the care and respect, and showed them how much you loved them today. Your aunts, grandmas, anybody who's taking care of you. Let's go ahead and get started. On the left side here, you'll see you have your morning message. Go ahead and pause here and go through that. It's really just going through what we're going to be doing this week. Don't forget, packet pickup will be this Friday again. This is the end of this packet this week. So this Friday, I imagine it'll be the same between 8 and 10 anytime, and between 2 to 4. And so that'll be this Friday. The times might be to be determined, but I'm 98% sure that's how it's going to be. On the right side, you can see our learning conferences for today. In my class, I have Lane, Grayson, Camilla, Georgia, and Emily that I'll be meeting with. In Gerber's class, she'll be meeting with Aurora, Lily, Jesus, and Elena. And then in Sullivan's class, she'll be meeting with Penny, Colton, Easton, Jaden, and Glenn. Thanks to everybody who's been making sure they show up to their conferences, chatting with their teachers. It's really nice when we have that two-way communication. Don't forget, we will be doing report cards here at the end of the year, and just, going over how your kiddo is doing. Here's our virtual classroom shoutouts. On the left, we have Ryder Parrish. I love this picture because how neato canito is that? In the middle, we have Mr. Colton, and he is holding up his writing web. I love seeing this. That's super exciting. Nice work, Colton. On the right, we have Archer, and that was from when he drew a rainbow. So good job, Archer, on your arts and crafts. I love these. Okay, here's our agenda for today. Like we always say, 10, 15 minutes if you need. If you can make it the whole 45 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever on each thing, do so. This is our end-all goal, but if you can't make it to that there's no problem with that. If you don't have all of your supplies, please make sure you talk to Fan Advocate or the front office, or even contact your teacher and she can get a hold of the school for you. We have the supplies at school. We are here to help you guys. If you're running low, please don't order on Amazon. A, it's going to take you 3 weeks to get your order from Amazon. And B, why spend the money on things that we already have? So if you're running low, please contact us at the school. For reading this week, it is a review week. What does that mean, Mrs. Lopez? What that means is we are going over all of the words that we have learned, all of the letters. This is a really great week for you guys to catch up and spend extra time on those words and letters that you're not sure of. If there's a word that your kiddo is really, really struggling on, this is the week that you want to hit it and hit it hard. That will help them catch up, and it will help them overall with all of their reading curriculum. And so if you're like, oh no, they've got all of their sight words, great. That doesn't mean stop this week. That means you're still gonna slam it, right? We want these words mastered, not just kind of sort of known sometimes, right? This is that week to catch it up. These songs will be down below in the caption. And here's our story for this week's comprehension. And again, I love this story. It is so cute. It's one of my favorites, I gotta be honest. But if you don't want to use this story, use any story that you have at your house that your kiddo hasn't heard. All right, for math, we are working at tens and ones, and it's actually technically our checkpoint. So this is where we check to see how your kiddo is doing. Are they catching on to the skills that we've been teaching? Where do they need help with? How do they need help? And so just going through this will really help. This is a super important video to see. We have in a couple slides, we have a video that has how to do all of this. We will really be doing a checkpoint to assess the familiarity with your teen numbers. And so don't worry, guys. Yes, you'll be doing it, but we'll show you how. The biggest thing is do not give away the answer. Do not help your kiddo try and figure out that answer. It's super important. You guys need to know where they're at, and we need to know where they're at. And that's why it's important that we don't just give them the answer, no matter how badly we want to. So this will be down below. I love this guy. He's so awesome. This will be down below. down below. And then here is Miss Gerber's video talking about that assessment. All right. And so just watch that, go over it, and then see what you need to do. Okay, our writing. I love our animal unit so much. And I'm a little sad that we had to shift it this year and do it a little bit different. But I'm still pretty okay with the outcome. What I want you guys to be doing today is adding more detail to your writing. Here's the thing. If you look at your writing and you go, yep, it's perfect, Mrs. Lopez is going to come along and say, no, it's not. It's not perfect. You need to add writing. No writer, and I put this in all caps at the bottom of this. Everyone needs details to their writing, right? Everybody needs to add those details to their writing. No writing is perfect the first time. That includes Mo Willems. That includes Eric Carle. That includes any author that you've ever read their book. They did not write it the first time and have everything they wanted. You do not have the details you need. So make sure you go through your writing and you see what you can add. What's important? What's going to help your reader understand what you're talking about? Okay. Now for science, this one's super cool. It's an optical illusion. This is also in your packet, but if you have two sheets of white cardboard, it does not have to be cardboard, guys. You could just like do an extra thick paper, or if you fold a paper and glue like multiple times and just make it a little thicker, then that would be fine. Okay, like stacking on top of each other, that would be fine. On one side, you're going to draw a fish tank. On the other side, you're going to draw a fish. Then you're going to tape it to a pen or pencil and spin it really fast in your hand back and forth like you're trying to start a fire on a rock, and see what happens. That's a pretty rad thing. Other than that, guys, celebrate today. I know it's Monday. I know things are getting hard, but trust me, we are almost done. Our last week, or our last teaching day, I believe, is June 5th. Otherwise, it's all conferences with parents, checking in, us getting report cards done. So you have till June 5th. And then it's just your students' one-on-one conference with your teacher to see how they did. So celebrate that. Don't give up. Please, please, please don't give up. Please stick with us. We're still here, working hard, making sure you guys have the stuff you have. Please match that and work hard too. It'll be worth it in the end, I promise. I know it's hard right now, but just remind yourself that this isn't forever, and we will get through this. All right, guys, have a great rest of your Monday. We'll talk to you later.